Okay, last time we took on the Temple of Chasad, found Ren, and got lost. This time, we're gonna go the way that we need to go this time. I probably sounded really redundant there, but I don't care. Now, we want to... well, I'm not absolutely certain. Like I said, I'm not completely... I haven't really memorized all of the paths in this game. I remember the places we need to go, but how to get there, I'm kind of lost on. Go figure. But anyway, and I made a promise in Ninja Gaiden Sigma to stop saying anyway. So please, stop saying that, me. I am now literally talking to myself. I mean, in the grander scheme of things, with this recording, I kind of am talking to myself, but just there and then, I was literally talking to myself. How sad. Anyways, we should... stop saying that. The exit's right here. So, now that we've made it through the passage and managed to not get lost, we are now in the Gabora area. And in Gabora, we've got a... well, I'll show it when we get to it. Careful of those elevated squares. Those have people on them and they never tell you anything useful. The occasional one has something interesting to say, but for the most part, it's just people who waste your time. Anyways, here's the Gabora stone. So we're gonna save here. And even though I don't have a luck of 30 yet, I am gonna want to head back to Konga Kai soon, because there is something that we can do there with a luck of 25. And it's something that is pretty useful if you want to get some of the best weapons in the game. But anyway, mother, stop saying anyway. Everybody's got that one word that they just repeat over and over again. For me, it's anyways, apparently. And in here, we find this weird pigman, Vikarala. Shinsho Vikarala. One of the 12 Shinsho. Like I said, 12 bosses. And guess what? These bosses are not at all threatening. There is one that you do need to be careful about. The 7th boss, he has complete immunity to physical attacks. You actually have to use guns on him, which may sound bad since we haven't really bought any guns in quite some time, really. But there's a gun store right past this guy, so we can get some new guns and make that boss fight really easy. So this guy should go down relatively soon. These bosses are really pathetic. They're only a little step above regular enemies, to be honest with you. They don't give a lot of experience. The best rewards you get from them are mag. They give a pretty good amount of mag. And yeah, there is 11 of these guys after this guy. And they all pretty much say the same thing. You shall not pass. Oh no, you killed me. I fall here. Ah. So, let's see. We've got a few stores here. A junk store, which doesn't sell anything useful. An armor store, which is useless because I've got all the best armor in the game. And a weapon store, which is useful because, well, we need new guns. Anyways, in here we can get some really powerful guns, but really expensive as well. So I'm going to buy a couple of rail guns. And we're going to equip those. The rail gun is the best weapon in the game you can get from a store. The best gun in the game you can get from a store, I mean. And I did not mean to check out my equipment. So, let's equip Shadow with a railgun. And for a second there, I was scared that she might not... no, it's actually not that much stronger than her old gun. Oh well. It's got, it's slightly better than the old gun. It's got... I think it hits more times. But, since we're just going to be fighting 12 bosses that are admittedly pretty much identical, and I'm pretty much only going to be auto-fighting them, guess what that means? fairly annoying and repetitive. But yeah, if you were actually able to keep up with that, you could probably figure why I'd opted to do that. That is basically a very repetitive and not all that interesting boss rush. But I did get a lot of mag out of it, so I can keep my demons out for quite a while now. But anyways, after all the Shinsho generals, you find one last boss here. Adavaka. And by Lucifer's command, he will not let us pass, but, well, guess what? You know what happened to all the other guys who said they would not let us pass? Bad things happened to them. And I'm going to want to use extra abilities here, now that I think about it. Let's see, Barong has a few extra abilities. Not very good ones, though. Here's a word of the wise. The more HP an ability takes, the better it is, more likely. That's decent, I guess. Claw is a fairly good ability. And I'm probably gonna auto fight after a while, but for now I'll use some attacks. Let's see. And I'll have Odin on healing duty. Yeah, the bosses in this area aren't all that tough. They're only a step above of normal enemies, like I said before. Though all of them are immune to status ailments, I believe. Yeah, I'm probably just gonna auto fight the rest of this because it's not really that tough. Yeah, that's the thing about the bosses. Certain bosses, you can just auto fight them because they are not that tough. Adavaka is one of them. I could probably make this go by quicker if I had something with Divine Retribution, but I don't have anything with Divine Retribution. Divine Retribution is a pretty rare ability. Anyways, we get our experience and our rewards, and Adavaka goes down. That is a very long name you have. Can I just call you Adi? Or Adava? Or Aardvark? Here's what I'll do. I'll call you Ada, even though you're a man. And I actually think I did once manage to fuse Adavaka and use it on my in my team of demons. But after that, we can take these stairs going up, and we're taken into another passage. So we're gonna check this one out next time, and just so I don't forget next time, we're gonna set up an estima right now. So yeah, when we come back, we're gonna take on this next passage, which also leads to two places, I believe, unless I'm misthinking again and there's another passage directly after this one. But I don't think that's the case. Keyword, I think. So until next time, see ya.